Woodland, Georgia is a small rural town located 70 miles south of Atlanta. Population 358. This story isn't just about a utility company acquiring a town's natural gas system. It's a story about the relationship and friendships that formed between the people of Woodland and the employees of Liberty Utilities.
I'm Chuck Rossi. I'm the president of Liberty, Georgia. Late in the summer of 2016, Liberty Utilities was approached by members of the Georgia Public Service Commission and also a Georgia state representative about the possibility of taking over the natural gas system in the little town of Woodland, Georgia. The Georgia Public Service Commission was actually prepared to shut the system down, and that would have caused a real hardship on the customers and the residents in the town that use natural gas, because they would have been forced to convert to another form of energy, and that would not have come without cost. The right thing to do was acquiring the system in Woodland. Randy Johnson, our director of business planning, actually made the initial contact with Woodland.
PSC came to Liberty because they knew the outstanding safety record that we had. Residents of Woodland would have been faced with having to convert to electric. The demographics, again, very poor, fixed income seniors. Even $100 was a lot of money to a lot of these people. So, of course, we agreed. That's part of our community service is helping people that really need help.
The acquisition of the Woodland system happened in an unusually short time frame. It required tremendous cooperation by the employees of Liberty, as well as the Georgia Public Service Commission.
And my name is Vicki Weaver. I'm the city clerk.
Cynthia Powell, and I am the municipal court clerk, assistant city clerk.
When Liberty made us the offer to take over the run of the gas system, we were absolutely delighted.
Harold Woods, our director of operations, was responsible for lining up the resources needed to operate the system.
We evaluated really what the needs were going to be, and then we identified where those resources were. And mostly what it played out to be was two of our more seasoned employees being able to come in and actually operate the system and maintain compliance. They were here assisting with emergency response and getting to know the community and introducing Liberty to the community as well.
Paul Price and Mike Garland are very knowledgeable about how to run a gas system, but also two guys that have a real heart for rural Georgia.
They came in one day and just pretty much introduced themselves, and they had already been around town talking to people.
They assessed that there were a lot of needs in the town, and they quickly began looking for ways to meet those needs.
My name is Paul Price. I've been with Liberty in the gas field for 29 years.
My name is Mike Garland. I've been with Liberty for 32 years. We come up here and to use some of Liberty's terms, Liberty spirit, and Liberty talks about it. We come up here and try to live it. In the country, it's a trust thing. Who are these people? What's it going to cost? What's it going to do to my bill? Not a lot of money up here. Yeah, we pretty much know people by name.
Like the woman, we built some steps for her. It took us about 3 months to convince her to let us build the steps for her. Redid all the steps, the runners, secured the porch for us so nobody wouldn't fall through. That woman, she hears Liberty. Liberty's in her heart now.
Mayor Pro Tem, a guy named Larry Lee, he told us you got to earn their trust. He said it's hard.
My name is Larry Lee. This is my business, Larkspur Antique. These guys and other people in the company have been over backwards to help us. We got them digging ditches, we got them laying pipes. They worked their ass off for us.
The mayor had asked us about clearing this area up here. He was worried about the EPA coming in and inspecting it, and he wanted it to look like at least they was trying to maintain it. So Paul and I come up here and we cleared a lot of this underbrush away from the tank. You can at least drive around the tank now. They want to eventually put a fence around it, but they don't have the funds for that right now.
My name is Danny W. Barron Sr., and I am the owner of the Crossing. We have a completely gas operation, and these guys are making sure that the gas lines are safe. They are instructing us on the do's and the do-nots of dealing with gas.
Paul and Mike assisted the town with projects the city did not have the resources to complete, from the fire department to the street department to the water department. They also cleared and cared for a recreational area, bringing to life 2 ball fields that would have otherwise been unusable.
My name is Roy Maurer. I'm the fire chief of Woodland. I've been fire chief since 2004. A day goes by, they ain't out there working on it, checking the line, making sure everything's all right. And I've seen them sitting around in the trucks, doing the paperwork and all. So I give them a key to the fire station. So they can go in and sit down in the fire station and go in the office and turn the air on and do the work in there. Rather.
They will help me if I need something tractor related. They'll help me if I need something gas related. They'll help me if I just out there struggling with a piece of wood.
That old big truck there's got a switch that lets the ladders down and take them off, and Paul and Mike fixed that for me. Mike got over and him and Paul fooled with it, and they went and got a switch and put on it, so it let something down now.
Paul and Mike have enhanced the city ability to go forward.
It's like a godsend. They're really helping us and helping the city and helping the city be safe.
People always ask me, what do you do, Mike? I said, well, I do everything from the political side, talking to the mayor, to cutting you off if you don't pay the bill. So, I said everything in between.
We care for the communities that we serve in. And Paul and Mike came up here and found ways to actually put that caring value into action.
One of their big fears is here is when we take over these other areas, we're going to just abandon them. And we keep telling them, no, we'll be back.
This is the story of Woodland, Georgia. It's the story of the spirit of caring and restoring of hope for the people and places that need it most.
Liberty is really proud to be in Woodland, and this has been a great town for us. I believe we've been embraced, and we've certainly embraced this town, and we look forward to many, many years of serving the folks here in Woodland.
It was a smooth transition.
It was a very smooth transition.
These guys have really been to me, they've been a blessing to the city and to me. And I think a lot of them. And do anything for them, and I know they'll do anything for me.
Those two guys are godsend for the city of Woodland.
They are my good friends.